Well, you talked a little bit about the industry is in the middle of being disrupted. So why is content so important and what you do so important?
Well, that's our bread and butter. That's what we sell. That really is our currency.
Yeah.
But that's what we sell. You go to Starbucks for coffee, you go to Univision for a very specific type of news with, what we offer is really that bilingual perspective that, that speaks very directly to a very specific audience.
Yeah.
That doesn't always necessarily see themselves reflected everywhere else, right? There is the Spanish only, but there's also this bilingual part about how you live two worlds.
Yeah.
And that understanding that I think really permeates within the work that we do is, just yesterday, one of my anchors did something on the census as an explainer or whatever, and talks about, for her, the first thing she thinks about when she thinks about the census that might not occur to somebody who is not Hispanic is that our audience doesn't want to open the door. Because why? Because they're afraid, right? Like you have homes, some homes have mixed, documented, maybe undocumented. There's a trust factor, like who is this person and why are we opening the door to them? Now with Trump, there is fear within the community in general to participate in this type of stuff, because what type of information am I giving and what's the purpose of it and all that other stuff. Whereas for other folks, maybe they wouldn't even think about that.
Right, right. Yeah, totally. I totally would not have thought about that. But now that you're saying it, it makes total sense. Yeah.
So that really is like kind of our brand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not kind of, it is our brand.
Yeah.
It is this very specific understanding of our audience, not just from gut, but like research that we do. We are in constant communication. That's what I love about local, that part of your research is the woman calling on the phone.
Yeah.
And you get to talk to her,
Yeah.
And like that's so special because it puts a face or a voice to the person who you serve, which I don't know that on network you get that, unfortunately. No.
And you mentioned the triangle: content, community, and cash. So can you say a little bit more about the community part? You touched on it a little bit, but...
So, here at Univision, that really plays a very, very important role, is the community part.
Yeah.
And
I love how Chicago is very diverse.
Oh, no, Chicago's great with in that respect.
Yeah,
we're like a natural fit because Chicago. I learned this when I got here that social work was created. The position of social work was created in Chicago, and I thought that explains so much about who the fiber, the DNA of Chicagoans. It's one of the things I've come to fall in love with Chicagoans. Right? Is like, what's trendy is helping each other. That is so cool, right?
Yeah.
Like,
be a good person. Yeah.
Like be a good person. Help your neighbor. That is really what is. I don't care what's in the news nationally. That is who Chicagoans are, right?
Yeah.
Hardworking, modest, and humble, and on top of that, just like this keen sense of community and of taking care of each other. And it's so awesome. But at Univision, it's interesting because this is a company, not every television station was created for this reason, right? Which is first with a mission, and then it sort of became a business, right? Like we were, at the core of who we are is that we had to serve a community that was underserved. There was a mission first, and then they built a business around it, right? So for us, it is, like, it's not just a mission statement that you say from you internalize it. It's not like how we say in Spanish, de la boca para afuera, from my mouth out.
Yeah.
It's actually in everything we do. Like every story we choose is always about either empowering or informing. Like there's an entertaining part about it, but that's more like the network stuff. But like we, in our newsroom, it's constantly like, well, but what's the news you can use part of it? Like, why are we don't want to just exploit this person's story. Like, what do we take away? How do we use this to teach? To the people say, you know what, I'm a smarter person because I watch this newscast.